Hey guys, it's me, Control here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review. Now the mod I've got for today is the More Gender Options mod for Minecraft 1.5. Yep, you heard me right, this is working with Minecraft 1.5, and as you can see, I'm guessing you might be able to tell what this mod does. Basically, it gives you the option to be a girl, which is kind of fair enough, because girls do play Minecraft, shock horror to boys who didn't know that. And if you're watching and you're a girl, please do leave a comment. That'd be quite interesting for me. Do a little poll. But this mod basically gives you the option to be a girl, which is kind of fair because girls might feel a bit left out. That all the characters in Minecraft are men, which is kind of weird. How did you get born? But now you can be a girl. So basically, you hit G and you get up this menu, and you hit this key and you can switch between male and female. Easy as that. Not quite as easy in real life. But hey ho. So at the moment, I'll just go ahead and be a male adult and pay attention to the crosshair exactly in the middle of my eyes, almost exactly. Now if I go ahead and switch to being a female, as you can see the crosshair has moved up a bit and I've grown boobs. But that's because the crosshair's moved up. It hasn't actually moved up. Basically, I've moved down because girls are meant to be shorter than men, which is very stereotypical, but it is somewhat true. So if I go ahead now and switch to being back to being a male, and this button changes you from being an adult to a child. So I'm a child now, and as you can see the crosshair is way over my head. I've basically shrunk. I'm about not even 2 blocks high, about 1.5. I can come along and say hey to the sheep because I'm pretty much the right height now, but I've shrunk. Now, what will be cool is maybe if you're smaller, if you're a child, your inventory size gets smaller because obviously you're not as strong as you can't carry as much stuff. But unfortunately that doesn't happen. It'd be pretty cool if it does. So if you are the mod developer and you're watching this, could that be possible? Maybe you could have a look at making inventory smaller for maybe girls and children. So if I go ahead and switching to be a female child, as you can see I'm exactly the same. I don't get any boobs because obviously you're a child, and you're pretty much the same height. So if I go ahead now and switch to being a female adult again, and click this little settings button, we have some cool settings which allows you to see your character and change the settings at the same time. So if I hit player genders, so if I hit player genders now to off, as you can see, I've just turned into the default Minecraft character, no boobs and average height. If I turn it back on, you can play around with these settings. So player model, if I go to default, you're just a default girl without any boobs. If I go to Stephanie, you have pretty big boobs, and if you go to Cynthia, they're a bit smaller. So I'm not entirely sure why you have that. Maybe the mod developer knew someone called Stephanie with big boobs and someone called Cynthia. I don't know, but that's basically what happens. So player sounds doesn't really do much because I'm pretty sure you can't hear your Minecraft guy burping or anything, so I'm not entirely sure what that does. If I go ahead and switch to male now, I can't be Cynthia or Stephanie, unfortunately, which would be kind of weird. And player children, so if I go ahead, hit that to on, I can shrink by clicking your age. So as you can see, this is basically what being a child does compared to being an adult. Now zombie model, which is kind of weird, means if you spawn in a zombie, which I will in a minute, you can actually get them to have a gender. So zombie gender needs to be on, and if I go ahead and grab some zombie spawn eggs, let's just find the zombies, there they are, and spawn some of these guys in, hopefully they should be girls. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work, but there you go. Did you see that? If I could get the zombie to kind of do a catwalk for me, that would be pretty nice. As you can see, he does actually have boobs, which is really kind of weird, and so does this guy. So, it means that all of the zombies that spawn are going to be a girl model. I may need to turn the sound down. Nope. But what would be nice if maybe half of the zombies were girls and half of the zombies were boys, and then you could make the zombies get a bit physical, maybe fight over women or something. That'd be a pretty interesting idea. But this mod is actually really cool. I had some changes which I told you earlier, but I actually really enjoy this mod. So there's a link to download in the description. I can safely say I will not be using this in Adventure MC. because really, at the moment, I don't want to be a girl. But that's about it. There's a link to download in the description. As I said, this is for 1.5, so go ahead, install it, have some fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Control, signing out.